The Chicago Bulls have been unbelievable to watch. This is the best story so far of the 2025-2026 NBA season. The Bulls are back, baby. I mean, this team has been electrifying. They're winning games. They're the number one seed in the East at a perfect 5-0. They have the 6th best offense, 8th best defense. This is their best start since 1996-97. Yes, the Jordan era. The Bulls are playing as well as ever, and they just did something that Bulls fans haven't seen since the Jordan era. I mean, this is unbelievable, right? And we're going to talk about the Bulls in this one, guys. Do me a solid. Drop a like on the video. Smash the subscribe button for more Bulls content just like this. This was a team that a lot of people had destined for the lottery, myself included. I'm not going to pretend like I had the Bulls being this fearless team and getting off to this great of a start, but they have shocked everybody, including myself, and I think it's been amazing to watch this all unfold because this is a team that is truly on the rise, and they are winning games, and they are the lone undefeated team remaining in the Eastern Conference. The Bulls, they are 5-0, and they beat the Knicks 135-125, and this was a big win, right? The Knicks are deemed the favorite in the East along with the Cavaliers, and the Bulls getting this early season statement win against the Knicks is going to do so much for their confidence because this is a young team that is growing up right before our eyes. This is a young team that is just gelled so well together and the pieces fit just right. The Bulls have not found themselves undefeated at this point of a season since the days of Michael Jordan, and a lot of credit has to be given to Josh Giddy. The investment the Bulls made this offseason, locking him into that deal, has proved to be huge to this point. Josh Giddy looks like an absolute star. I mean, he led the way with a career-high 32 points with 10 rebounds and 9 assists in what was his best scoring game since joining the Bulls last season. He scored 21 points in the first half as the Bulls opened with a 75-53 lead, and Giddy knocked down 4 3-pointers, which matched his career best by any half. And right now, Giddy is just elevated his game to a whole other level. Through the 5 games, Giddy is averaging 22 points, 8 assists, and 8.8 rebounds on 48% shooting and 45% shooting from 3. It is incredible how great he has been offensively, and he's just got this Bulls offense looking lethal as ever. And in addition to Giddy, the Bulls had 6 players finish in double figures. Their offense has really thrived playing fast and moving the ball. And you look at what they were able to do in that win over the Knicks. They collected 31 assists on 45 field goals. So this is a fun, fast-paced, up-tempo team, and Josh Giddy is the perfect type of point guard leading the charge here. And behind Giddy, the Bulls also received 19.8 points per game out of 35-year-old center Nikola Vucevic, the former All-Star. He's gotten off to a great start this season. He's been producing the second most amount of points on the team, and he's shooting it at a ridiculous 58% clip from the field and 50% clip from 3. Yes, he's making 50% of his threes to open up this season, and a lot of people were quick to say it was only a matter of time before the Bulls move up from their final last piece of Vucevic. But right now, I mean, Vucevic looks like the much needed veteran presence on this Bulls team, and he has been the perfect complementary piece to what the Bulls have been able to do. And then I also got to give a big shout out to Buzelis. I mean, this guy looks like a stud. He's a future star in my opinion. He did struggle to shoot the ball a little bit in this one, 4-10 from the field. He did finish with 13, but just look at what he did in the previous game against the Kings. 27 points on 11 of 18 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, a block, 2 assists. This guy does a little bit of everything. I love his game. He's an all-around player. He had 21 in the opener against the Pistons. His lone blemish, really, so far this season was that 3-point performance against the Magic, but Buzelis, he's really burst onto the scene here in his sophomore season, and he looks like a completely different player. He's averaging 16 points on 49.2% shooting from the field, 34.8% shooting from 3. I think Buzelis is only going to get better, and what's remarkable about all this is that the Bulls have done this without their other talented guard, Kobe White. He's been out to start the season due to a right calf strain that he suffered during an offseason workout. He was initially expected to be ready for the opener, but felt tightness after a practice, so we have not seen him since, and he's going to be reevaluated, I believe, soon, but wait until he gets back into the equation. This offense is going to be that much more dynamic, that much more elite because we know how talented of a player he is. So the Bulls, I don't think this is just a flash in the pan. I think this team is talented. They truly are. Like, you're seeing the offense, you're seeing the guys come together. They have been doing a good enough job on defense. And what really impresses me is the quality of the wins to begin the season, right? Like, you look at 4 of Chicago's wins, a part of their 5-0 perfect start. It's come against teams that are projected to be in the playoffs in the East, including the Knicks, the Orlando Magic, the Atlanta Hawks, the Detroit Pistons. So it's not like they're beating these bottom of the barrel teams. They're beating teams that we projected to be in the top half of the East at the start of the season. And the Bulls schedule, it will continue to test them, because their next game, they're going to have a rematch against the Knicks at MSG, different environment. Crowd's going to be nuts for that one. And then they're going to return home to face the Sixers, who have played really well. They lost for the first time on Friday night. So a couple of important key matchups coming up to serve as more of a measuring stick test for this Bulls team. But man, you just got to take it in right now. Like, you got to take in what this team has been able to do. Like, they haven't reached this amount of success in so long. And the fact that they were able to accomplish something that hasn't been seen since the Michael Jordan era, like, it just further proves that what this current group is accomplishing is something special. And the Bulls, they haven't been relevant for a very long time. They were always kind of mocked as being that treadmill team, that team stuck in the middle. They finally did pick a direction, right? Not bringing back DeRozan, trading Levine, really committing to this youth movement, having the right veteran piece there in Vucevic. And right now we're seeing it all come together. And even going back to the trade for Giddy, that ends up being a perfect trade for both teams. Obviously, Caruso was a big reason why OKC won the title, but Giddy looks like a star, right? Like, he looks to be an absolute star that the Bulls can now build this team around. And obviously he's here for the foreseeable future. So the Bulls have done a really good job of turning around their situation. A team that was always deemed a play-in exit now looks like a team that has a really, really bright future. And they're playing very hard right now, making things tough for their opponent. So the Bulls, they're playing well, and I think they're here to stay. I think this has been a fantastic story in all of the NBA. One of just 3 undefeated teams, which is remarkable, right? It's just them, the Spurs, the Thunder at the time of this recording. So we'll see how long they can keep it up. But let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this Bulls team. What has stood out to you the most? Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, that's it for me, Luke, sign off. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.